Captain on the bridge.
All right, captains. So the blog for the Eisenberg has come out today, and let me tell you, I'm super excited. Super, super excited. Ever since that they showed this on the stream there, and how they talked about that they couldn't see any other way to get the ship into the players' hands other than giving it out for free, essentially. Especially for an event that is so easy to do as a winter event, but we'll get into that. We'll show what we do for the winter event, which is just the ice race. Super, super easy. But anyways, we're here for the Eisenberg. Let's go to the blog. At last, the Eisenberg. I wasn't a huge fan of seeing this at first, but again, I've warmed up to it. The floating nacelles things, it is what it is. That's their design. I just wish they kind of went with a different nacelle design, because this looks like the old Discover nacelles, just reskinned. But anyways, let's go watch the vid. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. I'll be 100%. I was getting emotional just seeing the USS Nog, but that little thank you there. Woo! Cherry on top. Captains, please do not miss out on this event. Please do not. But that was a great touch. Indeed. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Cryptic, for the ship. Very, very excited. But let's go over the blog here. It's almost that time of year once more, where equal measure of festivity and frivolity join forces with shenanigans. We have a command for that on stream. Exclamation shenanigans. Join us on Twitch. On Trizander, Trizandr, and Mischief for the 2021 edition of Q's Winter Wonderland. This year's grand prize for participating in the event will be none other than one of the many unique and innovative Federation starship designs pulled across time from the distant future. But this time only, this Federation vessel is being made accessible to all captains regardless of their original allegiance. We're thrilled to be offering all captains the opportunity to earn their way to flying their very own Eisenberg Star Cruiser, named in honor of one of the many inimitable actors to have graced the Star Trek franchise. I can read. As well as a friend and ally to Star Trek Online. So true. He did such a good job in his voiceover. This starship can be yours simply for participating in the seasonal celebration we have created for your enjoyment. Earning the ship will require completing various activities available on the Q's Winter Wonderland map each day, and gathering enough daily progress to fulfill the winter event's overall quota. Players may participate in any of the available winter activities to earn their daily progress once per day per account. Once you have earned sufficient daily progress, you may claim the starship for your entire account. Just open the event reclaim store to claim an Eisenberg Star Cruiser for each captain on your account. So good, so good. So here's the ship. I know I'm not the only one who thought of a phaser pistol. Someone commented on the YouTube video when we did our initial reaction to this that it's a Type 2 phaser. I'm going to have to agree with them. It's Type 2 phaser with floaty nacelles. Anyways, keep going. The versatility and ingenuity of Federation starships are dangerous to underestimate, and that is no exception with the efforts that have gone into the development of the Eisenberg-class Star Cruiser. With a focus on exploration and scientific discovery, this vessel's design was intended to usher the Federation into a new age of discovery, before the fleet ended up decimated by a catastrophe that left Starfleet scrambling for resources. In the wake of that disaster, it was heroic captains of vessels of this class, such as the USS Nog, that kept the spark of hope alive. I love how they're talking it up. I love how they're talking it up. The ship features an Ensign Engineering / Command Specialist Bridge Officer seat and a Lieutenant Command Universal Miracle Worker Specialist Bridge Officer seat. So the details: Tier 6, Faction Any, which is awesome. Rank required, must complete the tutorial, of course. Hull modifier 1.4, shield modifier 0.95, weapons are 4/4, device slots 4. So here are the bridge officer stations again. So 1 Lieutenant Tactical, 1 Ensign Engineering / Command, 1 Commander Engineering, 1 Lieutenant Commander Science, 1 Lieutenant Commander Universal / Miracle Worker. Consoles: 3 Tactical, 4 Engineering, 4 Science. Turn rate is 10, impulse modifier 0.18, inertia 60, plus 5 power to all subsystems. The console is Great Material Continuum. It has the Federation Battle Cloak, 32nd Century, which is awesome, but I always forget to use my cloak, but still, animation is good. Cruiser Communications Array, so it has the full usage of all the command abilities there. So Starship Mastery Package is Cruiser, and the trait is the Ingenious Tenacity Starship trait. Admiralty stats, you have 60 Eng, 40 Psi, 26 TAC, and then a special of +6 engineering per ship. So here is a visual for Great Material Continuum. True to the Ferengi doctrine of utilizing one of its own self-interest to the benefit of many, this console has been engineered to remove materials and components from those who may currently have a surplus, in this case, enemies, and redistribute it to where it is needed most, in this case, allies, utilizing a massive network of tight beam transporter beams to strip away enemy hull at a molecular scale. This technology will buffer that matter briefly, then convert the stripped matter into energy that is projected into a protective barrier that can be applied to allied starships even at a great distance. Sounds good. This console also provides a passive bonus to Starship Drain Expertise and all subsystem energy levels. This console mod can be equipped on any starship, and it can be fit on any console slot. You may only equip one of these mods on any single ship. So the Starship traits: Ingenious Tenacity, activating any Specialist Bridge Officer ability, so whether it be Intel, Command, Pilot, Temp Op, Miracle Worker, will briefly grant your starship the ability to redirect incoming damage from energy weapons into shield restoration. So another shield. They're really trying to boost shields. And why not? A portion of all energy damage received during this time, free resistances, will be translated into shield restoration for the shield facing which the enemy weapon impacted. Triggering this effect multiple times before it expires will refresh the effect's duration, rather than increasing the amount of shield restoration. So activating Specialist Bridge Officer abilities causes incoming energy damage to restore 40% of that damage to the shield facing it hit for 6 seconds. This value increases with Starship Shield Emitter's skill. You know what? It's a free ship. Captains, it's a free ship. It's growing on me, and I think really why it's growing on me is because of how we're getting it. And of course, that tribute they're doing it for Aaron. They're doing it for the fans. They're really giving us the ship for free, essentially just for doing a race and or any of the other activities in the Winter Wonderland. For me, I personally just do the race because it's really quick and easy. But rest assured, captains, when we get this ship, we are going to do Triz builds, probably a torpedo boat. Okay, not probably. We will do a torpedo boat. Maybe try to do a tank build on it. Who knows? But it's coming next week, captains. PSA, do the winter event. It's a great ship, in my opinion. For me, it's going to be great to add to my starship collection. just because the fact that they're dedicating it to Aaron. So, captains, we're going to leave it there. Very, very excited if you can't tell by my voice. But we will be taking a lot of shelfies with the ship when it comes out.
Permission to disembark, sir.
Granted.